It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense trots out there to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the Nittany Lions churn out another first down. In the red area, it's Singleton. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Walker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. And the field goal kick coming on the field now. And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Michigan Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here comes a handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. Going up for the first down at the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that one on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up, still moving. Touchdown, Michigan. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, they're going to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Pena. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed by the pass rush.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. If you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And now the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they draw within 4, 14-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now set up at the 24. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating.
Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Yeah, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Aller. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that completion. It's a shovel pass, complete, and it falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's lost. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Who's in the clear? And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, a nice move by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Allen. intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The offense starts with a short field. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to pass this time. That pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy, but it's 3rd down and goal. You just get stopped. You've got 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
I think they completely caught this defense off guard. 4th down and goal. I think everybody thinks the quarterback's going to have the ability to run or throw, but instead they run the football in here, and they somehow get this touchdown.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Allen. Gets rid of it on the move. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw again. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to scramble. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. To throw, it's Aller. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll tackle him at the 27. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.